Angry Inch, and yes, I do have another fascinating video for you guys today. Today we're going to be talking about how to install the 1000 population mod for Age of Empires 2. Now, there has been a lot of population mods released for Age of Empires 2, but probably my favorite and the most compatible one is the one for Voobly. I've had the least, it's most stable, I've had the least problems with it, and I will show you how to install that. It's very simple, and for those of you that don't know about Voobly, I'll do a brief overview. It's an online gaming client that allows matchmaking. They also have recorded games stored on there, custom scenarios, and mods. There's also more that they have, but for right now, that's basically what I'm going to be covering. So how you're going to download Voobly is, if you haven't downloaded it before, you're going to want to come over to this right side over here and download the client. And once you've done that, you create a username. It's 100% free, so that's great. Now, once you've installed it and you're good to go, well, I should say, if you have any problems, you should go check out my friend's a video on how to install it and troubleshooting problems made by Illuminite. He did a great job, and I'm not going to make a whole video about that, so go check him out if you have any problems. Also, Zero Empires did one on AOC Zone, a full walkthrough with troubleshooting problems, really comprehensive. Go check that out if you're having any difficulties in installation or just playing in general online. So let's say now I'm going to assume that you're all good to go with Voobly, and we're going to scroll down just a little bit. You can see all the different games they offer, but for this video we're going to be going over the Conquerors. So we're going to click on that, and do not download this. The advertisement's always trying to trick unsuspecting people. Obviously just going to be spyware or whatever, I don't know, just don't download it. But moving on, there's always got to be a little bit of color in my videos, but scrolling over, you can see there's 3 tabs right here, and you're going to want to click on Form. Now, once you click on Form, scroll down once again, and you can see under Custom Scenario, there's a bunch of different tabs. So we're going to want to click on Mods. Scroll down again, and you can see right here the 1000 population limit mod. Now in future videos it could be in a different spot, so I'll have a link in the bottom bar of a direct link to this thread. Now you can see right here, all you got to do is so simple, is just click on this. It'll prompt a download, about a megabyte download. After you've downloaded it, just open the file up, click Run, and then click Extract. It's going to give you a warning. Just click Yes. And boom, just like that, you've installed the 1000 population limit mod for Age of Empires 2. Now, a reason why this is going to be so much more compatible than the other ones is it's not going to mess with your original game file, your original game installation. This is installing through Voobly, so you can only use this when you're playing on Voobly. But the reason I like this is I don't always want to have the 1000 population limit mod. Let's say I want to play single player with my friend, or multiplayer with my friend. I don't want to have 1000 population like all the time. It's fun for every now and then, but not. I don't want it full time. So that's what Voobly is so great about. Now, if it's your first time, go to Game Browser on Voobly, and I'm doing a window screen, so let me bring this in here. And when you open up the Game Browser, there's going to be a bunch of different. There's going to be a column with a bunch of different things. You can choose any of them in the Conquerors. Doesn't matter which one. And for this one, we'll just choose one with a small population, so hopefully someone doesn't join our game. Doesn't really matter. You can make it private, or yeah, most people don't really join. And taking a little while to load here. Can't complain too much since it is 100% free, but come on now, Voobly. I don't need a glitch when I'm uploading recording a video. And so what you're going to want to do here is click Quick Host, and you're going to be hosting a game. Now, once you've started hosting a game, you're going to want to go File, Settings. And here's just the settings for the general game. And down at the bottom, there's a game modification that you can play with. So you can have a standard game, or you can have the 1000 population limit mod, which I can't wait to get my hands on. So we're going to click OK. Now, before we start up the game, you don't want to start a multiplayer game unless you wanted to play multiplayer. You probably want to do something in the custom scenario or create your own scenario, or most likely that's probably what you're going to want to do. So you're going to want to go to Game and click Start at Single Player Menu. Start at the single player menu. So you're not going to start at the multiplayer screen. So you can just play by yourself and great if you don't have any friends. So we're starting this up right now, and it's going to go full screen for me, so I'll be right back with the cut with the game in action. Alright, now to see the 1,000 population mod in action. Just lost 2 units there because there's a little bit of action going on right here. I got the 1,000 Halberdiers versus none other than 1,000 elite war elephants. So we're gonna see who ends up winning this matchup. And I've done it before, and I've done it twice actually, and one time I won and one time I lost. So sorry about that. Getting a little laggy as expected with 1,000 units for me, so my PC not being the best, so that's probably a contributing factor as well. But the mod is fun nonetheless. I really enjoy this mod. I was using trying out a bunch of different things, and Halberdiers seem to work pretty good. The elite longbowmen, I had 1,000 elite longbowmen, and well, I didn't get up to 1,000 actually. I got up to about 500, and then it got so laggy that my computer began to like almost started freezing. So couldn't decided that that wouldn't be a good idea. Halberdiers are a little better because they all can't attack at once, but I'll try to get as many of them in there to fight as I can. It's somewhat challenging, and not too far into the game, I've already lost about 200 units, so you can see how this is not going to take too long at all. And you may be wondering, how did I get 1,000 Halberdiers? Did I put them down one by one? And no, the quickest way actually is to type in the Aegis cheat, and that'll let you build them instantly, and then you just shift click with this, and you can produce them extremely quickly. It only took me a few minutes actually to get 1,000 going. But for the enemy, I did have to place them one by one. If I had a second player, it would have been much easier. I could have had them, and geez, it's getting really laggy right here. I think it might have to do with the fact that I'm trying to record as well. So, but usually, I mean, I think if you were just to play regularly, like 2 people, it shouldn't be too much lag. If both of you got up to 1,000 population, then yeah, it would probably get pretty laggy. But if you just, I mean, think about it, 1,000 population is quite a bit, and you probably wouldn't get up to that high, but it's nice that it does allow you to get that much. Another thing about the 1,000 population, look how many houses I had to build. It's an absolute ridiculous amount, so if you're going to be playing multiplayer with it, I would definitely suggest the Huns. You're going to be very overpowered with 1,000 population, not having to build any houses at all. And yeah, I didn't even attempt to do the widescreen on this one because that was just a disaster waiting to happen. And but yeah, I got some more videos in the widescreen that'll be coming out shortly. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, you can see the glitching right here. I can't even see my own units right here, so so me saying that that the mod is very stable was probably not very good, because I'm just discovering that I have some more Halberdiers here. And this is wrapping up quite quickly actually, only about 200 units left, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to win this or not. We'll see. The computer definitely doing a much better management job than I am right now. 159 units left, so it's kind of hard to manage my units too when it's really laggy and you can't even see some of them, so give me a little bit of a break. Look, come on now, like and it's gonna be really close actually. Look at this. Hopefully I can get it, and if I can't, then oh well. And yeah, it looks like I'm just going to barely win this, and there it is, I'm victorious. And hope you guys enjoyed the video. Go download that mod, it's very fun indeed. And see you guys next time with another Age of Empires 2 video.